In any society, law enforcement officers are entrusted with the duty to protect and serve their communities. But what happens when one of them loses control and breaks that trust? Let's just get straight into it.
Hey, let me see your hands. Bird, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen?
So he's pulled up on the two men with his gun drawn and started barking orders to them. The two men try to comply with his orders before the officer aggressively uses his boot to push one of the men into the ground.
Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
No gun.
You're not listening, dude. Hey, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun. I don't want no gun. I don't
Turn
want
back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't want no gun.
The door's unlocked.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is. Alright, that's what he had.
So after forcefully arresting the man, the officer finds his alleged gun, which turns out to be a stick with some tape around it. Whether it was a gun or the stick, the man wasn't pointing the weapon at the officer or disobeying instructions. So the boot on the man's back to push him into the ground was totally uncalled for.
Alright, who's the complainant? Alright, get him up. 25 cents, got one tank.
Alright, put your leg that way so you can stand up.
Alright, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been there.
Well, let's see how the officer's attitude changes now that witnesses have made themselves known, backup police are on the scene, and the extent of his actions starts to come to light as the suspect is clearly in pain and distressed.
Yep, y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You threw me down. Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the cement. Yep. You bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what happened.
His forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my head.
What he was doing is putting this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I told him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went onto the ground. That's what happened.
The officer has just blatantly lied to his colleagues about what happened.
You bust my
Yeah,
forehead.
your head did hit the cement.
Right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down.
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
You bust my head.
What are we doing? Guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing about here on the press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we
You're
got.
gonna have to use your force.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his
You
intention
use
was.
the force. You need to look at the camera.
His colleague has just told him that he doesn't have any reason to press charges on the men and that he didn't need to use that force. He also tells him that they want to see his body camera footage.
So they're wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead. Damn right. You're gonna pay me for that shit.
Mayor, I'm gonna take that in the evidence of what he had.
What?
Well, I mean, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing, and I didn't know where
There ain't nothing there.
that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
These dogs on.
They're on camera.
Yeah, a
All
dog
right, that's
stick.
fine.
A dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs.
Yes. Take him out of
Yeah, he can come out.
So you may have just noticed all the other police cars in the background. Those are higher authority, and one of them is his chief, who was called in by the other officers.
Oh, Lord.
You mind looking? Hi. Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
In the wrong foot.
Did you process this?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one now. We don't have
What's your
one. They don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards.
I get headache.
All right,
Okay.
from a blood test.
Thank you.
So you've just seen the chief taking photos for evidence, and then the paramedics coming up to check over the man. While the paramedics are doing their checks, the son of the man asks the corrupt officer for a card, which should entail his badge number, which the officer denies having, when the other officer steps in and gives the son the identification he wants. The look the other officer gives the corrupt cop speaks 1,000 words. After the incident, there was a huge inquest into it, where they broke the whole thing down, going through all aspects of evidence and footage. The inquest led to the corrupt officer being fired from his role, which in our opinion, he may have got off rather lightly, only losing his job. As for an average person like you or I, would probably face much harsher penalties. And as for the injured man, he received compensation for the damage caused by the officer. Let us know in the comments what you think about the situation and how the officer handled it, or even the penalties that he got. And as always, if you're still here watching this, we want you to know that we appreciate you, and to show our appreciation, we're going to keep these videos coming. So to stay caught up, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to turn on the notifications, and we'll see you in the next one.